from. Alright. It no matter where you go from. No, because seriously, like I was on Team TESSANNE, Team Bread and Butter. And Dika say, that's Dika Marson, everybody know Dika, right? Dika say, yo, Sparks, Ray, so day and night, me I lose sleep. No, me I lose sleep, it come in like me there with a man who a go beat me in my sleep, and me have to sleep with one eye open, and so me not sleep because me there on Team TESSANNE. Yeah. So I was always tweeting myself, no, TESSANNE, I want TESSANNE sing a Whitney, she could sing a Mariah, I love it, she sing a Celine, and listen, when me never hear Houston, you know. All my hear is Whitney. I nearly dead for you, know, TESSANNE. But you know, my friend living room. I'm tell you, cause like, oh, TESSANNE, I want Sharon hear this, you know, because me in the living room, you know. You understand? I hear Whitney, me not hear Houston. I fly up out of the sofa, I run go outside and lick up in a one door, I lick up in a one grill. When me I go back inside, I lick up over the glass table, I end up in the sofa on my head with my foot in the curtain. I fat them for fun me, they fan me awake. Did you choose the Whitney, or did they read your timeline and see the responses to you to determine if you should do a Whitney? How the Whitney came about?
You know what, I had mentioned it, but I was always too afraid, so I never kind of did it. And the last night, the night that we got through for top 3, we went straight into, we didn't even wait till the next day, we went straight into Adam's trailer, Will and I. And he was like, Tess, I have a song for you. And he was like, what is it? And he goes, Whitney Houston, I have nothing. I was like, oh. Because you have to understand, that's like the kiss of death sometimes to artists, you know, especially on shows like this. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure, you know. And we literally went through like 100 songs, and we researched songs, and till the next day when we were about to film rehearsal, we were still debating about it. And he was like, listen, the only way we're going to know for sure is if we do it in rehearsal and feel it and see if it feels right. And if it don't work in rehearsal, move on to another song and we try and find something. But nothing, no other song we came up with kind of had that. And that Whitney Houston song have everything. It have the drama, it have the dynamics, it have the power to it, you know. So for a finale song, for a last song, you really need all of those things. So we went into rehearsals and it felt right, you know. And there's no way I can sing a song like Whitney Houston. Nobody can sing like Whitney Houston. So for me, it was just as a tribute to Whitney, and for me to do it the best way I could do it.
Man, I lie. Whitney jump out and do a one drop. She bust a dirty wine when you do it. Man, I lie. No. I was in halfway tree. I had to be in halfway tree for the excitement because I just want. Yeah, it was really packed. I was out there and Kitty did out there doing thing. I just in the middle of everything. Bus all nearly kill me. I'll meet a man from Old Harbour because them never divert the traffic. Them should have did divert it. Them never divert it.
You know what was so amazing? In sitting there, I was constantly on my phone with everybody, and they kept saying to me, halfway tree food, and I just felt like I could get a Concorde. Just fly back to Jamaica to be an halfway tree.
No!
While I'm sitting in there with her, I'm just like, oh my Lord, I wish I could just zap myself into Jamaica right now.
No.
And zap, because I wanted to be in the two places at the same time.
No, listen to me. I met a man who had not come to Kingston ever. Him say Old Harbour him come from. Him take bus and taxi for reach halfway tree because him have to see TESSANNE. And he was on his phone, and when he was standing in front of the screen, he was like, halfway tree, my dad, halfway tree, my dad, halfway tree. Me, I go watch TESSANNE, we need to know. Let me tell you, there was like there was like this pregnant silence. You see when them announce say you win? Let me tell you, you know. Like the earth almost open up, you know, me I tell you. Me just see some bread start flying, you know. Because you know, Team Bread and Butter, you know, the bread just start flying, you know, me I tell you. No, hey. No, a real stop me talking, you know. You see, no, you see.
Tree and Tracks and Records, National Bakery, they make bread and butter.
Stop it!
Hello. Look here, Sharon. Me going a Mega Mart. Me know one man from the gym. Him always a talk about low carb diet and this and that. Him the high intensity workout, Sean T and Ray T. Me see the man a buy one big loaf of hard dough bread. Me say where you go with that? Him say, oh, TESSANNE say team bread and butter warm to you. Me say no, sir. So you know, I mean, the things that you've done for bringing positivity to Jamaica, we can't repay you. We know we're not going to see a lot, but we're so happy for you. And I have to tell you, I passed through enough little lane, and for just like you just the DJ them now, them just a play all tumbling down, them a play already. Me I tell you them a play to try. Alright, big up Sandals White House Crew. Sandals White House Crew, big up on yourself because them can't tell you, must stop the dance.
Oh my God.
Must stop the dance because we play one bag of music. We play every music. I'm going to tell you, I'm just right now. All of the girls them, I know say you have a man. And you know say all when I no fame fault when I cuss him when I'll pack up the scandal bag and dash out the bag and cuss him. And not even 5 minutes later they're on WhatsApp and baby, yeah but baby come on. And you the man you just purposefully and now answer nothing. But you know say it's a good woman. I must say right now just look upon her. I'll just tweet her. That song I'm going to play now. You need no more introduction. You know, so I'm going to drop the Whitney.
Oh.
You see, the same man them want to do the soca, Sharon. The same man them who are pow, and rate and I jump up and I swag and I do that. I say when them drop, I pull it up about 6 times. You know?
Gosh.
So, trust me, we're really happy for you.
I cannot, there's no amount of thanks that I can give. Because you have to understand, I keep saying this, I never in a million years thought that it would have that kind of impact that it did. And for me, and I tell my sister, because you know, they would come up and tell me, you don't know what's going on in Jamaica, you know, but I have to tell you that I felt it all the way over there. I felt that support, you know, from the Instagram and the Twitter and whatever. And I knew soon after that it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me anymore, you know, and it was about all of our country and our diaspora coming together, and that to me meant the whole, like, that made everything for me, you know, and I cannot thank everybody enough. I cannot thank everybody enough for just rallying for me. And when I hear everybody coming up to me, complete strangers, talking to me about how them vote for me.
No,
I can't.
Let me
see.
see.
Tell you thank you,
I just come back from Guyana and St. Kitts, and yeah, I'm going to say to the people, I'm going to tell you something. You said the TESSANNE where you see on the TV, that I not like, she just create a personality for just like try and woo you over. I just such a stay, such a ton. She just humble like that, and you know, we're really happy to she make it forward. But you know what, for big up your husband, Michael.
I love him so much.
Because you know enough Jamaican man say, oh, them now put the woman up front and rate. He's so supportive. I mean, a really, really strong man. Because you're going to be away for a long time. And you were away for a long time. And him there, Sharon. Yeah. I know him support her. You just see the support. Yeah, when them now play together, you know, making fun of one another, he's just there. Yes, I mean, that scream that when him busts out, boy, I tell you. No, that's it.
When I look back on the foot, she said, baby, alright?
No.
Good?
Alright.
Him feel it too because, you know, like you said,
him know your struggle. Him know your pain.
He just had to come home to an empty house for about 3 months and on and off in the year because there was a moment there where we were there for like almost a month too before that, separate and apart with blinds and everything and knockouts. So, you know, he has really sacrificed a lot too.
Oh, I'm going to tell you this. You probably going to know who say it, but I'm not going to call the person name. Him say, TESSANNE a good girl, you know. I say, I know man. No man, she love her husband, you know. I say, I know that man. I say, hey, you know, so she done your record one tune, and she look on her watch and she says, I forgot leave now because I forgot cook my husband dinner. I won't say so. No, don't call him David. Don't call him David.
That's what I love about Cuff. He is the most we're the most untraditional couple. Like, he is not the typical Jamaican man where woman have to cook him dinner.
Yeah.
If anything, he will cook me dinner sometimes because I just can't matter. You know, so we share that responsibility, and he has never made me feel like I have to be that girl.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes me want
balance.
It makes me want to do that for him even more. It makes me want to take care of him even more because when you look after a woman,
yeah,
she get anything.
Yeah. No, Tessanne the boss. No, Oprah, you need Tessanne on the show, right? Oprah, you need Tessanne on the show. Dr. Phil, you need Tessanne on the show right now. No, let's get. We reached all over the place, but I didn't want. The original question was, Celine. Yeah. Yeah. No. How did you get? I know say you did overwhelm when you hear say she are gonna sing with. Did you want to sing with her? Was she one of your choices? You know, how was the decision made?
Something, right? As a little girl, you know, everybody have that little dream, that little fantasy, and that one person them look up to a lot. That is Celine to me, right? So when you talk about when VCR couldn't play enough, so till it has slowed down and you have to do the tracking, right? I would be watching that video and rewinding it and watching it again just to study everything about her and YouTube videos, everything I could get my hands on. I know her French song them, you know? I know the French song them. So this is a woman that I've looked up to, not just as an artist, but she seems so centered. Mm-hmm. She seems so unaffected by the business. You know, she seems to know what's real in life. And at the end of the day, I love my job and it's wonderful, but she's one of those people that remind me of a job because when you go home and you have your husband and you have your children and you have your family.
And she's always been that kind of artist. Yeah.
But still one of the most successful people there is. She puts in her time. So just always admired her, and they brought me to the artist tent. I'll never forget. We just finished a long day rehearsing, and I was very tired. And all the producers says we have to talk to him. I said, God, Jesus, told me to right? Walk, what would I do about? And this is just to show you how sweet and how much our family, the voices, and how involved these producers are with us. They're not just tell you what to do. They literally care about you. You know. So they come into the room and they say, well, we have something to tell you. I'm like, what's wrong? And they're like, no, nothing's wrong. And I was like, you sure? And they're like, yeah, well, we know who your A-list artist is. And because they had told me previously who they thought of, I thought I knew who it was. And I was like, who is it? One of them says Celine. We never even needed the arm. Right? You saw the reaction. I burst into, and what they were crying as well, the producers, because they know how much it meant to me. And let me tell you something. So the day of rehearsals, oh my gosh, the day of rehearsals, when I tell you, said a woman classy, you know, full of grace, full of poise, and just real. She come in, she goes, listen, I remember Jamaica. I remember, you know, you warmed up the stage for me, yes. And I love Jamaica, and this is what we're gonna do. She goes, first of all, do you want to do this song? You know, and she was very.
She gave you options.
She was like, I've been in this business 30 years. It's not about me, it's about you. Like, here are the lyrics. What you want to sing. Is there anything I'm singing that you want to sing about, yeah?
No, but when we went to jazz, you know, she and I were together. She was crying when Celine was on stage. And I'm saying, you really love this lady. And when she came back to the hotel after the rehearsal, she said, come here. I said, what happened? I said, what happened? That's who I'm singing with. I said, I don't know. This is Leon. This is Leon.
So how you respond, Sharon?
She put on overseas.
But you know, so you're joining a very big league now because you know I had tweeted it. I said you have now joined people who you don't call their surnames anymore. You know, with the Mariah, you know, with the Whitney, the Prince, the Michaels, you know, the Celines. I have a long road ahead. Well, no, you have a long road, and that's why we're still going to support you all the way, because this is the beginning. This is the start.
It is, and you know, what meant a lot to me is that America, they were very, very kind to me. Because I didn't know how that was going to go, Sparks. I didn't know as a person from the outside coming in if they would have accepted me, and they did. And when we were doing all the press stuff, there were so many, of course, Jamaicans and Caribbean people that came up to me, but the amount of American people, or, you know, just people on the whole that came up to me and said, we voted for you and whatever, just absolutely like, you know, it took my breath away, and that meant the world.
I think part of what they know, like a lot of us know, is that it's a real true talent show. The mere fact that they can't see you.
I love that.
So all your other senses, them on pause. So your heightened sense becomes your ear. So you have to listen. You don't know. You don't have the bias of looking at the person for say.
And coming from an industry that is so physical.
Yeah.
And that sometimes forgets it's about that, and it's about the music. You know, coming from an industry that makes everything about image, I think it's a really...
No, you have the image right now. No, right now I feel like I don't want to process my ear now, but I feel like it's going to get a little processing. But no, let me tell you what I tell everybody. I said TESSANNE has now put herself in the lane, and I wrote a blog about it. It's on my website, sparkiebaby.com. You don't have a shelf life. You don't have a shelf life. The lane that you're in is not one that will make you have a shelf life. You will have an enduring career because you have to go sing till your back bend or till laryngitis take over your life. So
may not be so in Jesus' name. Hallelujah.
But you have. No, but it seems as though your word, sound, and power are some serious thing, because you did a song, Anything Is Possible, and you did the song Messenger, and now you have become a real serious messenger. And you have a long road to try, and we just want to tell you congratulations from everybody, from the bottom of our heart, from when we eat the bread and butter all when it's stale till we have to use it make bread pudding. We love we love you.
Breadcrumbs too.
Yes, yeah. So before you go though, what is your mantra in life? What's your philosophy in life?
You might think I'm very funny for saying this, but this is what got me through last year, and this is what gives me peace, because I'm a God-fearing woman, you know, and this whole year I think will be the same mantra, not your will, not my will, but yours, and that is why even at the end, a lot of people, when Carson did that long pause before he called the name, I had to remind myself of that, like, let it be whatever you will. And that got me through every week, because I knew then that it's in his hands, you know, whatever I do from now on. Of course, for me, I believe we co-create with our Creator, you know, and we're not just here to sit down and wait on God to do things for you, but you have to work, but as long as it's going in the direction that you want me to go, that's my mantra.
Oh, somebody did tweet say, you can know say she a real Jamaican, you know, a real Caribbean person, because only them people that when them win something, them clap them two other like them say, Jesus Christ, Lord God! What did you say before you go? What did you say?
I said, oh God!
Well, you know what? Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you.
All the best.
Mwah.
All right.